Yes, guys, what's happening? What's happening? Larry from the Gym Rat Pack here, and got a video for you. And this video is the kind of late breaking news. It came out last night, but it's all over the shop this today that the WGA and the AMPTP, that is the all the studios in Hollywood, have come to a tentative deal. Which is fantastic for the writers and Hollywood in general, and also for the actors who are striking indirectly. So basically, they say it's a tentative deal because it still has to go to I think WGA West and WGA East. Then it has to go to all the members to vote on it. But apparently, I've not had anything. I've not had anything to read about what the deal is, but apparently through leaks and stuff, the deal addresses the majority of the WGA's concerns, mainly about residual payments and having the information about the streaming, the shows on the streamers being transparent to them, and also the AI protections. So I think those were the two main gripes that WGA had with the AMPTP. And so yeah, good news. They've come to a tentative agreement. We're just waiting for it to be ratified by the WGA, but I think it will be. I mean, they've been on strike now for 143 or so days. Yeah. So over 4 months, coming up to 5 months. And it's been tough on them. It's been tough on them, man. But it's starting to be tough on the studios as well. And I think the studios realize that, their plan of waiting it out until all the writers are broke and losing their houses and whatnot ain't playing out that well. So, yeah, they've come to a tentative agreement. I kind of knew it was going to go this way because I think Friday they all sat down together and decided they were going to have a meeting throughout the weekend, which is not normal, obviously. So you knew that they were coming to some sort of agreement, but I didn't want to report on it until we knew definitely one way or the other how the wind was blowing. So now that we know that there's a tentative deal in place, yeah, it was worth me reporting on it. So this is fantastic news for Hollywood in general, because apparently LA in general have lost, I think they said, the equivalent of 6.5 billion in revenue when it comes to all the services that caters for the entertainment industry. You're talking your restaurants, you have, drivers, all sorts. Yeah, that's a lot of revenue. That's a lot of revenue for a city to lose. So I think the LA mayor was, pleading with them to get a deal going. So this is going to come as good news to them. This is going to be somewhat good news to the actors as well, because they have some of the same gripes as the writers in terms of AI protection and residuals when it comes to the streamers. So I think it's going to now help their negotiations with the AMPTP, although don't quote me on that, because these things can be very unpredictable, especially with the AMPTP. But yeah, it looks good for the actors. It still might take a while. So Hollywood is not out of the woods just yet, because obviously the writers can, once the deal is ratified, which I'm thinking is going to happen today or tomorrow, whenever. I don't know how long these two things take. But whenever it's ratified, then the writers can get straight back to work. I'm already hearing that the late night talk shows are already back in production because of this. Yeah, so they're gonna be back. They're gonna be back very, very soon. Although the backlog of shows to be done is still going to be there for a while. So you won't see, I don't think you will see the benefit of this for a while. The studios are still going to have to put a lot of things in development or pre-production, and that can take a long time. But at least things will be moving, right? But obviously there's still a sticking point in that if things have been developed and written, you don't have any actors, to act in these right now. And so this is why getting the actors strike sorted is going to be really, really, really important to get Hollywood back on track. There's a number of shows, not just in America, but even over here in the UK, that has a majority of US actors, or has a lot of US actors that had to shut down. I actually worked on one. I can't say which one it was. But I actually worked on one, and I just finished my role on it. Small role it is. I just finished my role on it as they were shutting down. So lucky me. But yeah, it's affected everything worldwide that has any US actors that are affiliated with SAG. So yeah, hopefully soon the SAG can make a favorable deal with the AMPTP. Yeah, a lot of money's been lost on both sides, obviously. A lot of money's been lost on both sides. But I think when it comes to the writers and the actors, they're used to being broke. See, this is the thing that the studios didn't count on when they said that they were gonna, when they made that stupid statement at the beginning of these strikes that they were gonna wait it out until the writers and the actors have gone broke and lost their houses. And then most actors are broke, most writers are broke. They, you know what I mean? Like that's just the way it is. A lot, and that's why I feel like a lot of the public don't understand that, because a lot of the public, I feel, not completely, I don't know for definite, but I kind of feel it based on what I've been hearing, that a lot of the public feel like when actors say they're going on strike, they feel like actors earn a lot of money. And obviously the elite actors, the A-list actors do. And, some of the other actors who are just below A-list do. They earn good money that they can live on. But majority of actors, I mean, I would say 85 to 90% of actors in America, and probably more like 95% of actors in the UK, do not earn enough to live on. They do not earn enough to live on. They have to have a second job. So that's why these strikes were paramount to getting a better deal for the majority of actors. And this is also why the elite actors, the A-list actors, stood by and helped the striking actors in general, even though they're doing all right, So yeah, I'm guessing Hollywood will be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief, but obviously they've still got the actor strike to contend with, and that all their focus, all the AMPTP's focus can now be on the actor strike to resolve that. How long that will take? How long's a piece of string? Do you know what I mean? It's they are asking for a little bit different things to the writers. So it is similar but different. So we'll see. But I think there's going to be an impetus now to get everything back on track. I mean, I read a report last week that Warner Brothers alone Warner Brothers Discovery have lost 500 million throughout the strike. That's just one studio. So yeah, not good times at all. So and hence why I think all the studio heads, because all the studio heads were actually in that meeting throughout the weekend with the WGA to resolve it. So I think this is why that they are of that mindset, because they realize that they're losing a lot of money and they've got shareholders to be accountable to. So yeah, but yeah, great news. WGA have now got a tentative deal. They just need to ratify it. So what do you think about this? Are you happy about that strike being over? Are you optimistic about the actor strike being over very soon? And yeah, what shows are you looking forward to coming back so you can watch them? I can't wait to see the next season of The Boys. So, and Cobra Kai, that's what I'm looking forward to. So obviously that's been affected by the strike. So yeah, can't wait to see those back. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Yeah.